She leans across the table, eyes sparkling with possibility, and makes a request. Maybe it's a trip, emotional support, your attention, or money. Deep down, you feel it again, that tight knot in your stomach. You know what you should say, you know your limits. You know what serves your future, but the word yes comes out anyway. And just like that, you cave. You give away more of your time, your energy, your standards. Later, you sit alone wondering how you became the guy who can't say no. Your time feels like a public utility. Your energy gets spent on things you didn't choose. Your money disappears into other people's wants. Not by force, but by habit. Because no one ever taught you the skill of powerful rejection. You were trained from boyhood to give, to protect, to please. You were told a good man sacrifices. But here's the truth. Wanting costs her nothing. She can ask for more and more. But when you give, you're paying with something real. Your focus, your energy, your hard-earned money, your peace. That imbalance is why you're feeling drained. She has every reason to keep asking. You feel guilty saying no. That's how the cycle repeats. And every time you explain, justify, or apologize, she learns one thing. Persistence works. Her requests become endless. Your boundaries dissolve. And you stop being a man and start being a resource. This isn't about being mean. This is about protecting yourself from quiet destruction. It's economics. When giving costs you everything and asking costs her nothing, she has no reason to stop. You become the safety net, the backup plan, the ATM, and still you think being nice will earn respect. It won't. Because strategic rejection, not anger, not cruelty, is the only thing that builds real respect. Learning to say no clearly, calmly, and without guilt is the single most powerful shift you can make as a man. Not because you're selfish, but because you're finally done living for everyone else's convenience. When you only have one woman showing interest, saying no feels like romantic suicide. You fear she'll leave if you stop giving. This fear comes from scarcity, sexual, social, emotional, and financial. Most men lack options, so they cling to whatever attention they get, even when it drains them. Saying no to dinner might push her away. Refusing to be her therapist might make her lose interest. That fear turns you from a man into a beggar. You're not choosing what's right for you. You're hoping she still chooses you. You're negotiating from fear, not confidence. But here's the truth. Women sense that desperation. They lose respect for men who can't protect their energy. They lose attraction to those who seek approval instead of standing firm. Scarcity kills relationships. It turns healthy connections into one-sided deals and you into a man who trades dignity for peace. The real reason you can't say no isn't kindness, it's fear. You've been conditioned to fear female anger since childhood. Saying no used to mean guilt, drama, or punishment. So now you say yes just to avoid the storm. Especially with entitled women, raised like princesses, who expect instant gratification and no boundaries. When you say no, they explode. But their reaction isn't your responsibility. You don't owe your peace for their comfort. As you grow more successful, people want more from you. Time, energy, money. Women see success as proof you can give more. But success means you have more to protect, not give. And protecting it starts with one skill: rejection without guilt. She wants the lifestyle your success provides, but may resent the effort it takes to maintain that success. She enjoys the rewards, but often undermines the habits that built them. The more you have, the more people want to take, and the more pressure you feel to give. As your time, money, and focus become more valuable, others treat them like they're free. That's why successful men often feel isolated. Not because they're antisocial, but because protecting what you've built requires boundaries most people label as selfish. But rejection isn't cruelty. It's clarity. It's a form of communication that teaches others how to treat you. And when done right, with clarity, kindness, and consistency, rejection actually builds respect. It shows strength, focus, and self-worth. Most people only experience rejection as pain because they've been trained to take it personally. But it doesn't have to be that way. A powerful no delivered with intention can feel like respect, not rejection. For example, instead of, I can't afford that, say, I've learned real connection happens without expensive distractions. Instead of, I don't want to, say, I respect both of us too much to say yes to something I'm not excited about. You're not denying her. You're showing her what it's like to be around a man with standards. The best rejections uplift the other person while holding the line. You're not manipulating. You're respecting both your time and hers. I once got rejected by a woman who said, I'm actually too attracted to you. I'm afraid I'd lose myself. It was the most flattering no I've ever received. She declined while making me feel powerful. That's what skilled rejection looks like. It's a muscle you build. Like calluses that protect your hands, boundaries protect your mind. Most men are too soft when faced with women's emotional reactions. But strength isn't about coldness. It's about holding your line with calm, clarity, and self-respect. You've been conditioned to treat women's emotions like emergencies, rushing to fix any sign of anger, disappointment, or discomfort. But real strength is staying calm while others process feelings you didn't cause. Emotional calluses, earned through repetition, not only protect your peace, they protect your standards. You can care without collapsing. You can empathize without erasing yourself. Start small. Say no to minor requests. Hold your ground, feel the tension, and watch it pass. Each no you survive builds inner strength. Over time, you realize people don't break when you disappoint them. They adapt. Respect grows when you protect your energy. Strategic rejection is not cruelty. It's resource management. Every yes is a no to something else, your goals, rest, sanity. The key is portfolio thinking. Don't overinvest in one person or request. Like a venture capitalist, your time and attention go where the return is greatest, not where pressure is loudest. Saying no isn't selfish. It's proof you value yourself. Women are drawn to men with standards. A man who says yes to everything is signaling his time isn't worth protecting. But a man who rejects what doesn't align, he's showing strength. That's attractive. Boundaries filter out takers and attract respect. Early rejection teaches people how to treat you later. The woman who respects your no is long-term material. The one who punishes it? She was never here for you, only what you provide. Say no with calm confidence, not apology. Not because you lack options, but because your time is too valuable to waste. Rejection isn't weakness. It's proof you have something worth protecting. The way you handle rejection early in a relationship shapes everything that follows. If you cave to emotional pressure, you're training her to use it. If you say yes to disrespectful demands, you're teaching her that your boundaries are negotiable. But rejection, delivered with calm, clarity, and confidence, isn't destruction. It's direction. It sets the tone. This is what I accept. This is what I don't. The woman who respects your boundaries can build with you. The one who resents them will drain you. Healthy love needs limits, not endless sacrifice. Strategic rejection is how you filter out takers and attract respect. It teaches others how to treat you. And that only works if you stop operating from scarcity, thinking this might be your only shot, and start moving with abundance. That shift happens when you expand your options, build your body, grow your income, develop your skills, broaden your network. When you have options, you don't chase validation. You choose alignment. You're no longer scared to say no because you're not afraid to walk away. Rejection becomes a skill, not a crisis. Just like anything, it gets easier with practice. Start small, decline minor requests, hold firm, and watch your confidence grow. High-value men don't say yes to everything. They protect their energy, they respect their time, and in doing so, they teach the world to do the same. Build your rejection skills in low-risk situations. Practice clarity, kindness, consistency, and confidence until they're second nature. Watch how powerful people say no without guilt, without drama, and without losing respect. This is how you develop rejection resilience. The ability to protect your time and energy without burning bridges. Boundaries aren't selfish, they're survival. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you betray yourself. You stretch yourself thin, drain your drive, and kill your momentum. But when you learn to say no with strength and calm, your yes regains value. You become free to give by choice, not guilt. Strategic rejection turns your limited resources into powerful investments. It's how great men stay focused, energized, and respected. They don't accept every offer, they choose. They don't please everyone, they prioritize what matters. And the women who respect those choices are the ones worth keeping. The ones who don't, let them go. Every boundary you set now protects the life you're building. Every no you master today creates the freedom to say hell yes tomorrow. If this hit you, subscribe for more on boundaries, mindset, and masculine strategy. Hit that bell, because the men who protect their focus build empires. Rejection isn't selfish, it's strategy. Master it and watch your entire life elevate.